What is up, you guys? It's your girl Rob and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into the video, can you please hit that subscribe button? As you all know, I am here to talk about how I manifest my man, manifest my boyfriend, manifest my husband, whatever it is you want. But if husband is the goal, that's what you need to call it as. And sorry, I'm drinking my smoothie throughout this video. Off subject, but I really found drinking out of these glass straws more better than the little plastic straws I was drinking. I don't know, I like my smoothies thick, if that makes sense. Anyway, so back in 2016, 2017 or whatever, I was working with this older lady that I really love, you know what I'm saying? We had a great connection. And we would always talk about, you know, just all kind of stuff. She gave me advice and mentored me about, you know, starting a business because she had her own business as an esthetician. And so we got to talking about, you know, guys and all that stuff, you know, because she was around while I was, you know, talking to this guy and that shit ending. And y'all know how it is. Niggas be playing all that stuff. So one day she was just like, you know what you should do? You should write down and make a list all the things that you want in your husband. And she was just like, be very detailed as possible. I'm like, okay. And then she was like, once you make that list, you pray over that list every single day, night, morning, whenever you pray. Just do it every day, make it a daily thing. Not only do you do that, you pray for yourself that you become the woman for your husband. So it ain't like you just out here manifesting some shit that you want and then it just go fall down from the sky and then you just have it. You also have to prepare yourself and make sure that yourself is becoming the person for who you want. You know what I'm saying? Because who you want, you may not even be the person that's going to be able to handle that. You know, you get what I'm saying? So that's what I did, and I kid you not, 2 fucking years later, he came. Before I show y'all my list and give y'all my backstory, I just want to tell y'all, like, when I tell you everything on the list, my man is, and it hit me, it was after the fact. I think we probably had we've been either talking for a while or we had just started dating. It was probably at least 5 months after the fact. It hit me. I was like, I remember making a list. Let me go back and look at it. Pulled the list out, showed that, and I was like, you is everything on this list. I'm about to show you guys my list. I don't know if y'all can see it. My handwriting is terrible. But I took it out of this notebook that I actually still have. I took it out and I created a scrapbook with me and Thad. And it got like all the stuff that we did for the first time. Like when we went to the beach for the first time. Yada, yada, yada. All that simple stuff. But back to the list. So as you can see, I labeled it future husband. And I'm just going to read you, you know, some of the things that I put on the list to show you how detailed and how descriptive I was. Because some of y'all, you know, I ain't going to say everybody, you know, we put down stuff that we honestly shouldn't be care about. Oh, he need to be 6'10". Oh, he need to be tall. He need to work out. Or he need to not be fat. Not saying none of that stuff, you know, everybody got their own preference. But like I said, you got to be the person you want in order to get what you want. How do you want someone who's fit but you not fit, or you not even being healthy? You get what I'm saying? So some of the things I put down is a man of God, sociable, organized, you know what I'm saying? We a little bit, you know, a little certain stuff. He organized, not an alcoholic. Definitely did not want that because I used to talk to someone who probably was borderline alcoholic if, you know what I'm saying, they didn't realize, like, I see certain stuff and certain traits in the guys that I was talking to. I definitely put down, you know, didn't want a cigarette smoker, like, no. A slow temper. I didn't want nobody that had, you know, Yeah, if you done been there, then you know what I'm talking about. A family man. I wanted someone who was very family oriented, because that's something that I knew that I wanted. Likes traveling, want kids, because I met someone, he was like, he don't think he want kids. So I was like, because I know I do. So you need to know if you do, because if you don't, then this ain't gonna work. You know, we all got, once again, our own preference. Hard worker, strong mentally, physically, emotionally. Yeah, I don't need, you know, someone who don't know how to handle their emotions. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know, get a little carried away, but you need to have some type of discipline and something. Handsome, great personality, not selfish, like animals, caring, a dreamer. I wanted someone who's a dreamer, who has an imagination, you know what I'm saying, that don't get stuck on reality. A man that prays, that goes back to a man of God, who's a helper, you know, who likes to serve. Love pictures. I met a person that didn't like taking pictures of themselves, or didn't know how to take pictures of yourself. Like, are you insecure or what? Love movies. And like, when I tell you, it's down to the T. I even put loves to eat. And if anybody know my boyfriend, he could eat a house and then some. And I put loves movies, and I should have not put that on there, because when I mean he loved movies, like he could just quote scripts for movies like I'm supposed to know them. Like, it's funny because he'll do something, I'm like, where that movie come from? Or like, where that come from? He'll like, you kidding me? You ain't never seen that movie? I'm like, I don't remember what part that is. And then he'll say some dumb shit, and I'm like, oh yeah, I seen that movie, I just don't remember that part. But anyway, that's besides the point. Going back to the whole topic of this video. But yeah, so once I made this list and wrote down all the small stuff, big stuff that I want in a guy, I prayed over that, and I prayed for myself every single day. Of course, I probably, you know, forgot some days or weeks or months, but for the most part, I was very consistent. And I kid you not, I want to say I did this in 2016. I made this list, and I kid you not, in 2018, that's when my boyfriend came into the picture. And, you know, like I said, a few months later, about 5 or 6 months later, I thought about the list that I wrote, and we looked at it together, and I'm like, babe, you every single one of these things on this list. And all he could do was just like smile and laugh. And I'm like, no, like, I'm being for, like, it's crazy, because when I did this, I didn't know who I was describing, who I wanted, you know, what he looked like. None of I had no idea. I just know what I wanted from my heart, and what I wanted him to have in his heart, his characteristics, his personality, his traits. I wrote all that down, and I got all of that. And my whole point of saying that is, whoever you want is deeper than physical. Of course, you know you want somebody attractive, but you know, as soon as you see somebody that's not 5'10" or taller, you automatically exit them out. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's stuff that's deeper that you should want in a relationship, like a man of God or a family oriented person. Because if family is something big that you want, you don't want someone that don't want kids or not real big on family. Like, why would you want something like that? And so I'm here to tell you that you don't have to settle. Like, if you in a relationship, or you talking to someone and you kind of like, but this, nah, it shouldn't be no, it should be a yeah. Like, either you know or you don't know. There's no in between, because when you know, you know. Trust me, when you know, you know. And so, with that being said, if you in a situation and it feels like you can get more, you can. You gotta want more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's plenty of people out here. We always say that, but we always end up settling. Like, we choose to settle because we feel like this is the best that I can get. Or if I, you know, leave this alone, then I probably won't get nothing better. But we always say it's more fish in the sea. There's like a billion people out here in the world. So it's kind of, you know, counteracting or whatever the word is. But what I'm here to say is, if you want better, you got to do better for yourself, and then better will come. So you can't be saying you don't want a person who smokes cigarettes and you still smoke cigarettes. You don't want a man of God and you don't even go to church. You don't pray. you don't worship God. You don't want a family-oriented person and you still got beef with your mama them and your daddy them and your brother them. You get what I'm saying? Like, not saying that you gotta go do some shit or put yourself in a predicament where you don't want to be in just so, you know what I'm saying, you could fix that. But if you know that you need to be out here apologizing or mending relationship or being accountable, and when I mean accountable, I mean with fitness, with stop smoking cigarettes if you know you need to, or apologize to that mama, to that daddy, to that sister, to that cousin that you know you need to do. If you know it's something out here that you could be focusing on and working on and you choosing not to just because you don't want to, you're gonna attract those things. If you lying to yourself and if you lying to others, why would you want somebody who honest? How you gonna get somebody that's honest when you're lying to yourself? It all starts with you. Who you want to be is equivalent to who you're gonna get. So we always talk about the person that we have, but not really looking at who we are on the inside. If you can't make yourself happy, he or she ain't gonna be able to make you happy. And I feel like a lot of people do that. We think once we get this magical or fantasy or this ideal relationship that we want, all our problems are gonna go away. So my whole point in this video is become the person who you want to be and who you need to be in order to get the person you want. It all starts with you. And in the midst of me making this list, I was focusing on myself. I started realizing my circle, who I was around. I started praying more. I started reading more. I read a lot of poetry books. I started back working out. I started, just doing things that I love to do and not really focusing on all the things that went wrong or who I wanted to be with. I really just tuned all that out. I made my list. I prayed over it. I prayed for myself, prayed for, other people. And I was focusing on myself, and then out of nowhere, there he go. Boom, here he is. Once you stop looking for something, it come to you. That's a quote that everybody always say, but it's true. I wasn't looking for no relationship at the time my boyfriend came. Matter of fact, I had just stopped talking to somebody when he came. Kid you not. That's how I made this list. I thought about all the bullshit that I went through, and when I look back, like, I'm glad that didn't even work out, because I ain't even really like him. He was a cigarette smoker, and I know I ain't want that. Settling. No, he ain't even a family person. He don't give a fuck about his mama and daddy. But yeah, here I go. Settling. Once I realized all the stuff that I was doing, took accountability for myself and wrote down what I want and who I'm gonna get, I became that, or I was in the process of that, because every day is, is a new day to learn and progress. You're not gonna wake up and just be this whole new person. You gotta take things day by day, step by step. But not everybody's supposed to have our time, have our jewelry, have our money. We have to learn our worth in order, for somebody else to even know our worth. Because if you don't value yourself, why would somebody else value you? Once again, it all starts with self. It all starts with self-love. So depending where you're at in this journey, you may not need to talk to nobody. You may not even need to be even making a list. You need to be making a list to how to fix yourself. Because everybody is healing. Everybody has trauma. Everybody has these things that's wrong with them on the inside. But that doesn't mean that we don't deserve love. Everybody deserves love. But it all starts within. It all starts with self-love, man. A lot of us, we look at our situationship. We look at our situation, our experience, our past experience, trauma. We blame our parents, we blame our siblings. When in reality, once you get a certain age, you have to take accountability of all the things that happen to you and how you're going to use that to change what you want for your future. Because everything that happened to us, it happened for a reason. It gave you the character and the strength of who you are right now. And you take those things, whether it's good or bad, and you change it for the good so you prepare yourself to have the future that you want. Out hearing what I'm putting down, So you take a minute right now and think about what you really want. Like, do you even want a husband? Do you even want marriage? Do you even want kids? Some of us don't know. What do you want for yourself? Do you want to be a mother? Do you want to be a husband? Do you? What's your favorite color? What do you like? How do you like to love? How do you like to love other people? How do you spend Christmas? Do you believe in Christmas? Do you even believe in God? Do you have a higher power? When you get mad, do you run outside and forget everybody? Do you cry? Are you angry? Do you throw things? You have to learn these traits and these trigger points and these just anything. I can't even think of some of the words that I'm trying to think. But whatever it is about yourself, you have to learn yourself, know yourself, value yourself, and then put that positive energy out there so whoever comes along will know themselves and will know you. Because you have to put out what you want to get back in. But if you like me to where you know what you want, but you're just not getting it, you still need to focus on yourself. You need to make this list, and you need to change your reality. You need to change the way you talk, the way you think. Some of us want a husband, but still getting on the phone like, yeah, niggas ain't shit. Of course, that's what you gonna get. And that's what they gonna be because you keep saying that. You have to stop saying stuff like that, whether it's a joke or not. Like, the universe hears that, and they don't know whether if you being for real or if you playing. Power in the tongue is something crazy. You get what I'm saying? So if you want a husband, you need to put that out there. If you want a wife, you need to put that out there. Quit saying niggas ain't shit. Females ain't shit. That's what you go get. You go get an ain't shit nigga, an ain't shit female. What do you expect? Just like I put on my Instagram story today. You will expect what you expect unless you change your expectations. Meaning, if you think this situation, this relationship ain't gonna work, guess what? It ain't gonna work. Cause why? You thinking it. You said that. You want it to work. Say it's gonna work. Make it work. Do things for it to work. You have to change the way you think, the way you act, all that stuff. And a lot of people don't want to change. So if you don't change, why you think your situation gonna change? It all starts with you. It basically, this our whole video is about you and what you want. Because whatever you want, you can get and you can have. And it may not seem like that and it may not feel like that because of what you're going through right now. But what you're going through right now made you who you is or who you are right now. And whoever you want to be for the future determines what you do right now. So if you want to be fit, you need to go work out right now. If you want to read more, you need to go get a book and start reading right now. If you want to get closer to God more, you need to turn off YouTube, pray to God, and open your Bible right now. Everything you want to do starts with right now. I know I'm laughing, but I'm serious. Like, anything you want to do, start right now. Whether it's small or big, or whether you don't know even how to get started, writing down what you want to do is the first step. Write it down. Think about it. Visualize it. Change your reality. If you can't change it physically, do it in your mind. Visualize the life you want. Visualize the relationship you want. Visualize what the amount of money you want. Whatever it is you want, visualize it. Write it down. Start moving and acting as though you already have it, because guess what? You do. Whatever you want or whatever you need, you have it. You just gotta go get it. And that's how I'm gonna end this video. So I hope you guys like this video, comment, and subscribe. Also, once again, make the list. Let me just flip. Let me show y'all some of the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Look at us, my baby. Oh, I got some pictures and stuff sliding down at the bottom. Look, I got letters. We wrote each other letters on Valentine's Day. 1 year. I got all of that. I got when we went on our first double date. Yeah, child. I got just a lot of memories. First time we spent Thanksgiving together. I need to put some more pictures in here, honestly. I got, you know what I'm saying? I got a couple of more little slots open up that I need to put in. But we took some pictures on my Polaroid camera too. Let me show y'all. Look at that. ATL. This was our first vacation. We went to Atlanta, and honestly I was supposed to go to Atlanta by myself, and he was like, you want me to come with you? I was like, sure, yeah, because guess what, your girl was going to a concert. That was the first time your girl went to a concert by herself. Like, that's another thing, y'all. You gotta start doing things by yourself, because you can't do it by yourself. Why would you think you'd be able to do it with somebody else? So I went to that concert by myself, and guess who I seen? I saw Jacquees. Y'all know I love Jacquees. But yeah, take yourself out to eat today. If you ain't never did that before, I advise you to go do that. Take yourself to the movies, whatever it is you like to do. Take yourself. You don't need no man, you don't need no girl. You need yourself, and you got God. That's all. That's all you need. And the rest will fall in line.